And I'll tell you, I don't know that I've seen anything that has freaked Wall Street out as much as Texas doing that. I call on other states to do the same thing. Use our capital to fight back, change the cost benefit analysis
Yeah.
so that we get corporations out of this fight. Let's take media. You know what I urge people to do in this book? Conservatives and libertarians with resources. Buy media outlets. Buy a newspaper.
Yes.
Buy a network. Buy a radio station. Buy a movie movie production studio. Buy a book publisher.
YouTubers. Yeah.
Look, and let's be clear. All right.
Podcasters, YouTubers, independent creators.
Yeah, well, and we're doing that. Your podcast, my podcast, that's attacking you from the side. The book talks about that. But I also think we need to seize, we don't need all of them,
Yeah.
but we need to take a major beachhead back. Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post for $300 million. Now, he did not do so because he was bullish on the long-term profitability of print media. He knows it's a dying medium. He did so to own the commanding heights of the public debate. There are lots of right-of-center business people that have $300 million or could raise it.
Yes.
And yet they'd rather invest it in a widget factory that gets
Right.
a penny more profit. And we abandon the battlefield of ideas. We need to fight back. In my chapter on big tech, Elon Musk's buying Twitter was the single most important victory for free speech in decades. We need more people doing that.
Yes.
Hey, welcome back inside four walls. Elon Musk. My criticisms of him are quite vast, largely revolving around his connection to the Chinese government, the forced labor of his coal mines, his banning of Alex Jones' refusal to reinstate Alex Jones's Twitter account, yet his argumentations and things he claims to be against are the same thing that Alex Jones is against. You know, there's a lot of things with Elon Musk. The whole we will have everybody brain chipped by 2030 and you have no choice type stuff. Yeah, not a fan of that. Never will be a fan of it. I don't have Elon derangement syndrome, but there is things to not trust and be very weary of about him. But at the same time, there's also things that are genuinely good about him. I think he's just a hyper autistic gentleman. And he does shit that I kind of like, and some things that I really don't like. But at the same time, he does condemn China. He is opening up, like, silicon chip plants here in the U.S. He is bringing U.S. jobs here. He is revolutionizing a lot of companies and a lot of industries. He's also going in and out of space. He invented the first really reusable rocket. You know, it's such a mixed bag. I don't think he's a bad actor, though. Perhaps someone in the audience out there can show me some stuff that might change my mind on that. But this is one of those things that he's doing where it gives me hope. I think Elon Musk is still growing. I think he just woke up one day and saw how bad things were. I don't think he's a bad guy. But he still should be questioned about a lot of stuff. However, what he's doing with Twitter, for the most part, very on board with it. And this is amazing. Quote, "We will do whatever it takes to support your right to free speech. X to cover legal fees for Illinois student facing discipline over post." Juan David Champalago, a student at the University of Illinois, is facing disciplinary actions over a post made to the platform. Right here from Elon Musk, "We will do whatever it takes to support your right to free speech," unless you're Alex Jones. News: ex-lawyers have come to the defense of an Illinois student being threatened with disciplinary action by his university over a post he made on the platform. This is the first known example so far of X paying legal fees to support users' free speech, as promised in August. Here we go. This is the battles in the court. And these legal battles set precedent. And precedent wins battles. Wins legal challenges and changes the outcomes. So let's get into it. By Katie Davis Court. Busy woman. Elon Musk's X. Fuck off. I'm not reading that sentence. Did you know what X used to be? If you didn't, you've been under a rock. Anyway, known as Twitter, god damn it, announced on Thursday that its lawyers will be legally supporting an Illinois college student facing disciplinary action over post the student made on its social media platform. On its social media? Oh, okay, you're referring to X. Got it. Musk, who is a billionaire, free speech absolutist in air quotes, promised in August that X would cover legal costs for users on the platform who have been unfairly treated. By employers over the post they have made on X. Making good on his promise, Musk confirmed the legal backing of the students and wrote X, quote, "We will do whatever it takes to support your right to free speech." And the account X News Daily announced that the defense of the Illinois college student marks the, quote, first known example so far of X paying legal fees to support users' free speech. Juan David Champalago, a student at the University of Illinois, was accused in early November of breaking the school's code of conduct when he issued a post on X that misrepresented a closed conference event, portraying it as an open gathering with free food, according to documents obtained by the Financial Times. As a result of the post, the letter said Champerlago is at risk of disciplinary action that includes being kicked out of campus housing, the outlet reports. Okay. I hope they clear some stuff up. So wait, was he using the college's Twitter account to post this? This is a very strong response nonetheless. But if he just posted on his own account, then he shouldn't really be facing any kind of repercussions. He can post and say whatever the fuck he wants. Now, getting a disciplinary action from the school, that doesn't involve you being, like, dehoused and expelled and all that crazy shit. Sure, you get written up, or, you know, you get, like, like an uncomfortable meeting with, like, an HR type person where they're like, so why'd you post that? Do you think maybe your post could have harmed somebody? You know, but that's probably the worst you should have gotten, if anything. But if this is on your own account, then it doesn't fucking matter. Fuck him. It's starting to sound like he may have kind of fucked over an event that he was part of planning. Anyway, November of breaking school's code of conduct, which issued a post on X that misrepresented a closed conference event, portraying it as an open gathering of free food, according to documents obtained by the Financial Times. As a result of the post, the letter said that Champarlago is at risk of disciplinary action that includes being kicked out of campus housing, the outlet reports. Lawyer Shafir Jeffrey, representing Champarlago, said that they are helping the students with the support of X Corp. On November 14th, the lawyer argued in the letter that the University of Illinois would be subject to freedom of speech violations if they did not reverse the preliminary finding against the student. Quote, should the university uphold and punish Mr. Champarlago for his September 30th, 2023 post, Mr. Champarlago would have claim against the university for violations of First Amendment rights, the letter states, according to the Financial Times. Musk promised to foot the legal costs for his users as a means to aid in the fight against cancel culture. Quote, if you were unfairly treated by your employer due to posting or linking something on this platform, we will fund your legal bill, Musk announced in August. He emphasized that there will be no limit. Yeah, we did cover this when this story came out, too. If you were unfairly treated by your employer due to, we already read that, no limit, please let us know. Musk went on to say that lawsuits will be extremely loud and will address companies' BODs as well. Board of Directors. That is super, and we won't just sue. It will be extremely loud, and we will go after the board of directors of the companies too. Elon Musk says, If you were unfairly, you already read that. In April 2022, SpaceX and Tesla CEO purchased Twitter for a hefty $44 billion. Musk said he made the purchase to ensure that, quote, free speech continues to thrive in America, and called the First Amendment the bedrock of a functioning democracy. He's not wrong on that part, though we are technically a republic. That being said, I'm going to wrap this up here. Yeah, this is huge. I mean, I'm waiting for more information about the story to come out. You know, a little bit of clarified info. But that being said, I'm going to wrap this up here. This has been Inside Four Walls. I'm your James Madison, and I will yap at y'all later.